Hi-Fi Sound Connection is your top spot for all your audio and music equipment, DS18 car audio and powered speaker boxes, which you can also purchase wholesale. Just call us on 610-1230 or 611-9025, located at Zeeburg Public Road, West Coast, Demerara. Hi-Fi Sound Connection.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening, season's greetings to you and your loved ones. I'm Kevin Smith. Welcome to your nightly newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio. Let's get to the news in detail. The government has not only discarded the first set of proposals it received in September this year for aspects of the Gas to Shore initiative, but also has completely redesigned the scope of works to now instead build an integrated gas-fired power generation plant, in addition to a natural gas liquids factory. ESSO at the time had also pre-qualified firms for the NGL plant, a process now scrapped and will have to be restarted. Government explained that as part of the gas-to-energy project it has elected, after extensive evaluation of technical and execution factors with ESSO, to have the two facilities be designed and constructed together. As such, the ministry has since re-invited interested parties to be pre-qualified to engineer, procure, and construct the two integrated facilities. New leader of the PNCR, Aubrey Norton, said that the discovery of oil presents an unprecedented opportunity for Guyana to embark on a period of real development. But he said the ruling PPP government sees it as an opportunity to get rich quick. Earlier this week, at his inauguration, Norton had warned the government about his proposals to tinker with the Natural Resources Fund. Norton said on Wednesday that he considers his election to leader as an indication that the PNCR constituents want a vigorous response to the corrupt intentions of the PPP to squander our patrimony through reckless spending and bloated contracts. And moving on. While Suriname has made it a practice to ensure oil companies have response plans in place in the event of an oil spill, it ensures continuous reviews of these plans are done as a guarantee of their effectiveness. Additionally, this is done to ensure the oil companies know that Suriname's authorities are never asleep at the proverbial wheel. Making this point pellucid was former head of Staatsolie Suriname's national oil company, Rudolf Elias. Elias said that Suriname ensures all oil companies operating in its backyard are fully capable of responding to oil spills. He stressed as well that Suriname ensures that it secures insurance for cleanup costs only from the parent companies. In Guyana, however, even though American oil explorer ExxonMobil has faced 5 years of unrelenting criticism for refusing to provide Guyana with full coverage insurance, the company appears hell-bent on continuing this trend for its fourth development, the $1.8 trillion Yellowtail project. And moving on, once the PPPC government's Local Content Bill 2021 is passed, shell companies and schemers of the industry will find it nearly impossible to disguise themselves as legitimate local firms. Paving the way for this is a robust definition for what constitutes a Guyanese company. The bill proposes that a Guyanese company must mean more than just being incorporated under the Companies Act. Three major layers therefore ensure that oil companies only use authentic Guyanese companies. And moving on, Government Minister Nigel Dharamlal was roundly condemned for his attacks on the judiciary, as he called for the Chancellor of the Judiciary, Yonit Cummings Edwards, and Justice Don Gregory to be dismissed after they ruled against his party on Tuesday. On Tuesday, the Court of Appeal, in a majority decision, ruled that it has jurisdiction to hear an appeal challenging the decision of Chief Justice Roxanne George Wiltshire to throw out an election petition. And now let's tell you, controversial Chinese firm China Railway First Group Company Limited, who was debarred by the World Bank in 2019 for fraudulent practices, is among 12 contractors awarded contracts to build the new 4-lane Eccles to Great Diamond Highway. On Wednesday, a total of $13.3 billion in contracts were signed by the contractors. It should be noted that this new highway is the continuation of the Mandela to Eccles 4-lane highway, which is almost complete. Minister Kroll noted that once completed, the road will reduce the daily traffic congestion, which would normally occur on the eastbound corridor. He noted that over 22,000 households that would be allocated along this new highway will benefit from this project. And to wrap things up this evening, let's tell you that Auditor General Deodat Sharma has highlighted a troubling trend in the accounting system for government, where the true value for gifts received is not recorded. According to his audit report of 2020, the government has failed to record the true value of gifts received this year. This issue was also highlighted in the Auditor General report of 2018. According to the report, Section 34 of the Stores Regulations 1993 states that all gifts received shall be subject to normal storekeeping and received stores accounting procedures. However, although there was evidence of the receipts of numerous gifts during the year, there was no evidence of adherence to these procedures. The AG said the amount of $5.233 billion representing miscellaneous receipts as at 31st of December 2020 was understated by an undetermined amount. And with that, we've come to the end of this evening's newscast. I'm Kevin Smith. Season's greetings.
Want value?